Please be seated. Juror number 11, are you the presiding juror?
Yes, Your Honor.
Could you please provide the materials that you have to the bailiff? I need to first verify that the verdict forms are in the proper format, so that's going to take a moment. The forms are the verdict forms are filled out correctly, and I will now publish them. We, the jury, find the defendant Ihsan Ali not guilty of the crime of attempted murder in the second degree as charged in count 1. We, the jury, having found the defendant not guilty of the crime of assault in the first degree as charged, or being unable to unanimously agree as to that charge, Ihsan Ali and Fatima Ali, members of the same family or household, answer yes. We, the jury, find the defendant Ihsan Ali guilty of the crime of unlawful imprisonment as charged in count 3. We, the jury, answer the question submitted by the court as follows. Were Ihsan Ali and Fatima Ali members of the same family or household? Answer yes. We, the jury, find the defendant Ihsan Ali guilty of the crime of assault in the fourth degree as charged in count 4. We, the jury, find the defendant Zahraa Ali not guilty of the crime of attempted murder in the second degree as charged in count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant Zahraa Ali not guilty of the crime of assault in the second degree as charged in count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant Zahraa Ali not guilty of the crime of unlawful imprisonment as charged in count 3. We, the jury, find the defendant Zahraa Ali not guilty of the crime of burglary in the second degree as charged in count 4. We, the jury, find the defendant Zahraa Ali guilty of the crime of violation of a court order as charged in count 5. I am now going to poll the jury, and what that means is that I'm going to ask each of you the same question. The first question I am going to ask is whether or not these are your verdicts, and then I'm going to ask whether or not these are the verdicts of the jury. Juror number 1, are these your verdicts? Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 2, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 3, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 4, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 5, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 6, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 7, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 8, are these your verdicts?
Yes, they are.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, they are.
Juror number 9, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 10, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 11, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 12, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. I am satisfied that these are the proper verdicts, that they are unanimous, and I accept them. In just a moment, the bailiff will lead you back to the jury room, and as soon as that happens, all of the instructions that I have given you are released as it relates to talking about this case or not, researching, all of those things. That all goes away, and you are free to discuss or not discuss. I just truly want to thank all of you. This was it was a long trial, and there was a lot to consider, and clearly you had a very long and thorough deliberation. Know that it was so much work, and I can tell you that everyone is very, very appreciative of all that you have done. If you would like, I would like an opportunity to speak with you and tell you a little bit about procedurally things that were happening during the trial, answer any questions that you might have. You are not required to speak with me, and if you want to leave, as soon as you go back to the jury room, you can get your things and go. I think that it is also likely that the lawyers would like an opportunity to speak with you after I speak with you. You're not required to speak with the lawyers either. It's often very helpful, though, when lawyers hear from jurors about their experience, what they thought was helpful, not helpful, and the like. So at this time, I will excuse you and have you follow the bailiff back to the jury room. Thank you. Please be seated. I expect that we would be addressing conditions of releases to Mrs. Ali, perhaps both parties, but as to Mrs. Ali. I don't know if you want to address that, Mr. Leary.
So, Your Honor, my client is being held on $500,000 bail, given that she was convicted and has served. So, gross misdemeanor 0 to 365 days. Presuming good time, she would have served the maximum. I would be asking if she be released. Obviously, not sure when the court wishes to set sentencing, but obviously the no contact order conditions would remain. Travel restrictions would remain, and any other appropriate conditions requested by the state and imposed by the court. I'm confident that my client would abide by, would ask that she be released on her personal recognizance.
Thank you. Ms. Stone?
I think the question I have is how long until we think we will be at sentencing? Certainly we are, I believe Mr. Leary is correct as to time. But I want to ensure that Mrs. Ali has no, barriers to being present for sentencing. So I guess that would be my question. If Mr. Leary anticipates sentencing would be next week, I would ask then that she be held pending sentencing next week. If it's going to be much longer than that, then I think Mr. Leary's request is reasonable as it relates to Mrs. Ali.
So, assuming that there's a third offer good time, she's been in custody 10 months, so she has served the statutory maximum with good time, which she is entitled to, so I don't see a basis. When we talk about the factors, there's no concern with administration of interference with justice in terms of, likely to failure to appear. She's never been charged. She did travel back and forth to Canada with family and had her 2 kids up there. She would understand that she wouldn't be able to travel outside of Thurston County, and She was acquitted of the violent offenses, and the only remaining offense is violation of a protection order. So I would ask that she be released.
All right, as it relates to sentencing, the complicating factor in trying to set an actual sentencing date today is that we have to arrange for interpreters for the sentencing, and I don't know the availability as it relates to that. I don't believe that we will have sentencing next week, and I am not here the week of August 11th, so I think we would be looking, hopefully, if we can arrange it sometime during the week of August 18th for the sentencing. But I will need court administration to work on the issues. What I would like to do is set a day, and then if we are unable to arrange for interpreters on that day, it could be reset so that the parties know the day we'd like to do sentencing, but that it may be altered.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I remain seated for the purpose of the microphone?
Yes, of course.
Your Honor, then could we, does the court anticipate that the parties would coordinate that via email with the court's judicial assistant?
Yes, but let's just say right now, August 18th at 9 a.m. I was told that a Monday is good and 9 a.m. is good.
Can I put that on the 3-2
Yes,
order?
that's what I would like to do. And with that, Mrs. Ali has been acquitted of all of the charges except for violation of court order, which has a maximum penalty that the court could impose of 364 days in jail. Mrs. Ali has been incarcerated, since about October 22nd. And so she, with good time being a third off, and not hearing from anyone that she wouldn't be entitled to that, she has served the maximum time already that I could impose, and therefore it is appropriate for me to change her conditions of release pending sentencing on August 18th at 9 a.m. I'm going to release her on her own recognizance, and she will be released today. I would continue in effect all of the other requirements that I'm going to order that she not leave Thurston County. I'm going to order that she follow the no contact orders that are in effect. And I don't know if there were other conditions other than that. I think Ms. Stone will look that up.
I'm looking up Odyssey right now, Your Honor. One moment, please. I think that's it, based on the prior order, conditions of release set on October 24th of 2024, Your Honor. Standard condition of do not violate the criminal law, do not leave the state of Washington, do not possess dangerous weapons or firearms, and then I have included do not leave Thurston County, and abide by the no contact orders in this case, also no contact with the two previously noted victims identified in this case.
So I will continue those conditions in place pending the sentencing in this matter. While that order is being worked on, Ms. Stone, as it relates to Mr. Ali.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Ali is now facing a prison sentence. Since he has been convicted, he has lost the presumption of innocence and the right to release and bail. I would ask that Mr. Ali remain in custody pending sentencing in this case. I'm fine setting it for the same date and time if that works for the court as well.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Mr. Kading?
I would disagree as to him facing a prison sentence in this case. My calculations are he's looking at 6 to 12 months in this case. That would be on the assault 2 at one point, including for the unlawful imprisonment. He too has been in custody in this case for 10 months. He has reached the at least maximum of the standard range sentence. Having completed the trial in this case without any aggravating factors, I believe that his sentence would be limited to a maximum of 12 months as well. He was previously out on this case and follows all conditions of the court while he was out for 10 days between his arrest on the 18th and his remand on the 1st of November. Mr. Ali lives here, obviously, has family here, doesn't have any prior criminal history of any kind. I would ask the court at this time to authorize his temporary release pending sentencing on the same conditions as his wife, with the caveat that he be allowed to travel Thurston, Pierce, and King counties, as he has a business that he operates in King County that would need to be able to travel to those locations.
And Your Honor, Mr. Ali's score is a 2, not a 1. Both of those are domestic violence crimes. They count additionally against each other. His range at a 2 on the assault in the second degree is 12 to 14 months. It is a prison sentence, and his range on the unlawful imprisonment is 4 to 12 months. So he is looking at a prison sentence. The state's position remains the same.
All right. At this time, I'm not going to change Mr. Ali's conditions of release, except that now that he has been convicted of those 2 charges, I would revoke bail, which was previously imposed, and hold him pending the sentencing in this matter for August 18th at 9 a.m.
And Your Honor, I would ask the court to lift the condition of no contact with his wife in this case.
Right. Any issue, Ms. Stone, on that?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Yeah, I would remove that condition.
I had the opportunity, while the court was addressing bail on Mr. Ali, to review the conditions of release with the interpreter, with my client. She has signed it. The interpreter has signed his name to the bottom of page 2.
Thank you. I have also signed the order that changes the conditions of release.
And I will provide a copy to my client.
Thank you. On Mrs. Ali's case, I would just indicate that on page 1, the box that the defendant is released with the conditions identified on page 2 was not checked. I checked that box.
Thank you.
If I may approach.
Yes.
We go over the order establishing conditions. Sign, and then, thank you.
And that was reviewed with Mr. Ali with the interpreter?
Yes, it was.
All right, I have signed those orders, and I'm ready to recess. Before I do, Ms. Stone and Ms. Zoe, if the jury is willing, would you like an opportunity to speak with them?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Kading and Mr. Leary, if the jury is willing to talk with the lawyers, would you like to speak with them?
Yes, Your Honor, and I don't know, typically, we would sometimes catch them on the way out. I think in this case, it might be a good idea if you'd allow us back there, because I think, nope, okay.
I can't allow you back there, but I would bring them into the courtroom, and there'd be no one else in the courtroom, and the media would be all turned off in here.
Okay, all right.
That was going to be my question.
Certainly.
Sorry, Your Honor.
No, and it still stands, my order that the jury cannot be photographed or recorded in any fashion. And we will not be in session, and so there could be no recording in the courtroom.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Oh. The what? No, because it's just not ordered anymore. It was previously ordered. But good question. All right. Court will be in recess. Thank you.
All rise. Court's in recess.